Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and former US President Donald Trump have struck a tentative deal. This agreement focuses on Ukraine's rich mineral resources. Zelensky is expected in Washington, D.C. soon. He will finalize the details with Trump. The deal's existence is certain, however the specifics remain under wraps. This agreement is not coming out of the blue. It follows years of close ties between the US and Ukraine. The relationship deepened with the onset of the conflict in Ukraine. The US has been a key supporter for Ukraine. They provided substantial military aid since the conflict began. This aid underscores the U.S. commitment to Ukraine. It also highlights the complex dynamics between these nations. The proposed deal has attracted attention from other global players. The European Union, EU, has also shown interest in Ukraine's mineral wealth. They presented a competing offer to Ukraine. The EU's proposal emphasizes mutual benefit. It focuses on critical materials crucial for Europe's industries. This competition underscores the high stakes involved. It highlights Ukraine's strategic importance in the global arena. The deal's announcement has sparked a flurry of reactions. Experts are weighing in on the potential benefits and drawbacks for both countries. Transparency and fairness are key concerns for many observers. The international community will be watching closely as the details of the agreement are revealed. The deal's impact on the geopolitical landscape remains to be seen. The US has consistently positioned itself as a staunch ally of Ukraine. They've provided significant military assistance since the conflict began in 2022. Former President Trump has often cited the figure of $350 billion in aid. However, a US watchdog group presents a different picture. They estimate the aid to be closer to $183 billion. This discrepancy raises questions about the actual extent of the U.S. financial commitment. The watchdog group's report also reveals that a significant portion of the aid, about a third, was spent domestically. This revelation adds another layer of complexity to the narrative of US assistance. It suggests that the aid might not solely be about supporting Ukraine. It could also be about bolstering the U.S. own industries and economy. The proposed minerals deal further complicates the issue. The U.S. views this deal as a way for Ukraine to repay its debt for the military assistance. This perspective has drawn criticism from some quarters. They argue that framing aid as a loan with strings attached undermines the spirit of international cooperation. This situation raises crucial questions about the nature of the relationship between the U.S. and Ukraine. Is the U.S. a benevolent ally providing aid out of genuine concern? Or are they using their position to secure access to Ukraine's valuable resources? The answer likely lies somewhere in between. Ukraine boasts a wealth of mineral resources, making it a crucial player in the global market. It possesses significant reserves of rare earth elements. These elements are vital for various high-tech industries. Ukraine also holds substantial deposits of titanium, lithium, and graphite. These materials are in high demand for use in electric vehicle batteries and other green technologies. China currently dominates the global supply chain for many of these critical minerals. The US sees the potential deal with Ukraine as a strategic move. It would reduce their reliance on China and diversify their sources for these essential resources. This shift aligns with the U.S. broader geopolitical strategy. They aim to counter China's growing influence on the global stage. However, there's a catch. A significant portion of Ukraine's mineral wealth, including rare earth elements, is located in territories currently under Russian control. This situation presents a major obstacle to any deal's success. It adds another layer of geopolitical complexity to an already delicate situation. The US is likely aware of these challenges. Their willingness to engage in this deal despite the obstacles highlights the strategic importance of Ukraine's mineral resources. It also suggests a belief that these resources can be secured. As negotiations between the US and Ukraine progress, transparency is paramount. While the potential economic benefits for both countries are undeniable, it's crucial that any agreement prioritizes Ukraine's long-term interests. This includes ensuring fair compensation for their resources, promoting responsible and sustainable mining practices, and protecting the environment. The international community must hold both the US and Ukraine accountable. They need to ensure that the deal doesn't exacerbate existing tensions or create new ones. The potential for corruption and exploitation is a real concern. Robust oversight and monitoring mechanisms are essential to mitigate these risks. Citizens have a crucial role to play. Stay informed about the developments surrounding this deal and its potential implications. Engage in constructive dialogue, ask critical questions, and demand transparency from your elected officials. Advocate for responsible resource extraction and agreements that benefit all parties involved. This agreement has the potential to reshape the geopolitical landscape and impact the global supply chain for critical minerals. It's our collective responsibility to ensure that it's done responsibly, transparently, and with the best interests of all stakeholders at heart.